set for football. And we are and they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be let out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cardinals.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Parker. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. They run over center with Collins. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
They'll try the left side. It's Webster. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Cardinals are on the board here first in the season opener. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what as he plays.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now the Bengals
took a picture for Marshall Griffin.
And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. He brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Hogan. Yep.
On 1st down. Oh, he's ready. Lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
It seemed like he knew what he knew. Or your Uncle Timmy knew what.
One play into the ball game, an early turnover. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not a...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's a 2nd and 7. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ward. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Short one here, complete to the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Looking to throw. Schwartz. Over the middle, complete. That's Fowler. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Back to throw. Schwartz. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it on for a Bengals touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. The extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Throwing to start the drive. Parker. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun. Parker. Under pressure, they got him again. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Collins trying up the middle. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, that was a 3rd and long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Schwartz. Thrown outside, complete to Burnett. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Schwartz. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Schwartz. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have taken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw to the defense. They had no answer for that right there.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cardinal offense takes back over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Parker. That is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gonzalez. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They go again with Collins. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the counter with Collins. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection.
Touchdown! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt. no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Arizona.
They go play action here on 1st down. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
At the 41-yard line. 1-yard gain.
They'll look to throw again. And on the left side here, Wilson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Here's a 1st down run with Collins. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And again, it's Collins. Shreds the tackle. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him in this 1st half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
They run with Collins. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He's into the secondary.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 10 yards out.
And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Oh, nice move.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up. Down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Sorts. Forced out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Schwartz. That is caught by Felton. But he's going to get this down to the 30. Now it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this 1st half, as he'll try again with a 1st down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gonzalez.
2nd and 7.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Off play action. Parker. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun. Schwartz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Schwartz. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Parker. And they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Running out of the gun, Collins. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Like that missile over there.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. A good move. And able to get this out to the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Schwartz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. He will slide to a stop. He have the first down. Back to throw. Schwartz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's fourth down.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Oh, a heck of a move. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Parker. Throw left side complete. That's Webster. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Arizona.
They'll run on first down. Webster. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down,
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's Collins. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, this is Collins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they're going option play on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Gain on the play.
is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Defense.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Cardinals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Off play action. Swartz. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Schwartz. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. This is Collins on the handoff. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
134 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Parker. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Parker. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. his kick is indeed good.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Operating from the gun.
Swarm.
Gets it to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Schwartz. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Back to throw again. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get it across midfield and down to the Cardinal territory.
He was brought down.
2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Over the middle this time to Fowler.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Number 83. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Guys man complete over the middle. It's Fowler.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Back to throw now on 1st down. On the right side, he finds Burnett. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 16.
The middle they go. Burnett. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now, somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
At the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw. Schwartz. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play
I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Webster. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Parker. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now where will the side judge stop his clock? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. Here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll give him another shot here on the ground. Looking for a seam-defining nod. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. Schwartz. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Well, they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Schwartz. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
32-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop the throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Burnett. And a tough sled. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 14.
Looking to throw. Schwartz.
He's got room at the 30.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Snorts. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengals. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
It's complete.
And a nice job with one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams wanted to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was pump the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
On first down, Webster. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
In motion left is Rodgers. 2nd and 2. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Webster.
He's got it to the 43 here.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he completes it to Wilson.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
First down, Arizona.
They'll try the left side. Webster. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get through and protect the ball.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Cards, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.